It is Sunday the 6th of February and 6th of February, it's Sunday the 6th of October, and welcome back to another YAM'S to-do list where I go through all the things I'm going to do next week and recap what I did last week and see if I managed to achieve anything. This is my way of trying to keep myself accountable for all the projects that I supposedly want to do but never do. I'm looking back at what I did last week and it went pretty well. I pretty much did all the things that were on my list, including sketching 5 days in a row and adding metadata to 4 folders. Now that is a slight lie because it was just one giant folder, but there's probably about 6 folders worth of photos within it. But anyway, I'm not going to get bogged down about that. It took me bloody ages. So the other thing I was supposed to do was I was supposed to go to the gym, which I did, and it was alright. Then I also started doing my yoga again. Shout out to Yoga with Adrian and her September playlist, which I've been watching. It's really good. I usually do it every year in January and on and off throughout the year, but we need to get back into it again because it makes me feel good and it's a nice thing to do first thing in the morning. I also did my editing stuff, so I was editing this plum video. I realised I actually haven't shot an ending for it yet, so it's all done and it's just the end that I need to do. It's kind of interesting because it's the first time I've tried to do a cooking video, not that I'm going to make this channel about cooking stuff. I also was editing this other video that I shot just quickly on my phone and hopefully should finish that and put it out next week as well, maybe. 2 videos in 1 week. Whoa! And the last thing I was supposed to do was to get a new mic. Now I kind of hummed and hawed about it. I was looking at the recommendation that Kevin, who I mentioned in my last video, gave me, and I do really want to get it, but I remembered that my cousin has one and he probably isn't using it, so I'm going to try and get that instead because that's much cheaper. So last week in general was just a good week. Kind of really sort of massively cut back on my sort of escapades of drinking beer all the time for the last wee while, which clearly had affected my mood and my productivity over the last couple of weeks. So it took a while. Monday I felt absolutely terrible, so tired, and I think it probably is just withdrawal from drinking so much sugar basically, but feeling way better this week, and I have had a pretty good week in work, but it's just been super busy for various different reasons. So moving on to next week, again I'm just kind of trying to ease back into things, so I'll be doing my sketching and metadata stuff continuing forever, I guess, and I'm going to keep doing yoga again. So I'll see you, Adrian, next week. I'm going to finish, as I was talking about my plum video, I need to finish that and I put it out. Oh, and then go to the gym. And then there's one thing that I've added onto the list, which is something that's been on my mind for ages. I want to spend 30 minutes playing guitar next week. The main reason being because I want to learn how to play again, and it's something I've wanted to do for ages. I also want to start playing piano again, but I usually be I'm going to start playing musical instruments again, and then I don't know anything about it. But I reckon if I can give myself a task to learn a new piece, I've got a book of easy pieces I want to learn, and that should be easy peasy. So that's on my list for next week, and that's about it. So there's still more editing stuff I want to do, but again, just I think next week will be a lot more settled for work and life in general. So kind of easing back into things after kind of coming out of a bit of a rut, I suppose, for the last few weeks. So everything's looking pretty good, and that's exciting. So that's all I have to say. If you are enjoying these videos, let me know. I'd love to hear from you in the comments, and if you want to put something that you want to do in the comment, then I will make sure you do it. I'll come and find you and make sure you've done the thing that you were supposed to do. That's the YAM'S World promise.